Hey, I'm going to recap Rupauls Drag Race with my dog here, who's not supposed to be on the bed. I don't know how you got up here. So we start out with episodes called Born Naked. We're on Season 7, Episode 1. I'm not sure if I'm going to recap the whole season. My recaps of competition shows, although they're personally one of my favorites, just don't seem to get a lot of views. So, I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because if you're watching, then you're not the problem. But anyway, just letting you know. Anyway, we meet all the gals. Really hard at first to tell them apart. They have some bigger ones, they have some older ones, some younger ones, some comedy ones, some, pageant girls. You're your typical mix of people. There's always one in there that's, I'm from Timbuktu, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know there was a drag scene there. So anyway, we have Miss Fame, Ginger, Fierce, Violet, Max, Katya. I don't think we've had a Russian one before. Katya. Jasmine, Kasha, Trixie, Candy, Pearl, Kennedy, Sasha, and Tempest. I couldn't tell any of them apart except for the bottom two, who I can now tell apart. We'll get to that eventually. They have a new judge who is Carson Kressley, who was on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. He was the blonde one. I believe the show was his idea. I can't remember what his area was. Was it dressing or something? But anyway, he's a new permanent judge replacing Santino, and I'm not sure. We still have Michelle and RuPaul, and I'm not sure if we have one more permanent judge. Maybe Ross Matthews? I don't know. We'll get into it. But anyway, they always have a photo shoot as their first challenge across pretty much all the seasons. So they're going to do a spring and fall runway photo shoot. So they do a lot of fur. I don't know. I doubt it's real fur. It's probably reclaimed fur from like thrift stores. But anyway, they do all that. A little less fun than I say typical. Normally we have something like there's feathers blowing in the air, they're being sprayed with something that makes them really uncomfortable. So for me, a runway was kind of like, wah, wah, Anyway, then they go into their main challenge, which is Naked and Afraid, which is a resort look that peels away into a nude look. And this is kind of those things where I don't know a lot about drag performances beyond this show and a few documentaries and stuff. So when they say a nude illusion, I'm like, what is that? Like, they're meant to look nude, they're meant to be nude, and I think there was some confusion on the part of the gals, because some of them just went out nude. Some of them just tucked and came out completely naked. Some of them had like bodysuits that kind of look naked, and some of them had bodysuits that totally didn't at all look naked. So I was a little confused. We end up with our bottom, our lowest two being Tempest, who was presented to us as being the older drag queen, which I was actually interested. I was kind of excited about that, but had lost a whole bunch of weight, married, kids, the whole shebang. Seemed really interesting on the bottom. The other one was Candy Ho, who had really fierce shading in here that made it look like she had a beard. They went off, they did Geronimo, and unfortunately, this is one of those things where I think they were ready for Tempest to go home, because it really fit Candy style and not Tempest style, and Tempest just sort of flatlined and went home. And unfortunately, I didn't even know that, because my DVR cut off. They're like right at the end of the lip sync, and the show's over. I'm like, thank you. People need to get. I'm going to be pissed if this keeps happening, because I can't be home every Monday. I go somewhere Mondays. I'm a busy woman. I leave my house once a week, and that's the day. So, are you okay, buddy? Anyway, so who do you think's going to be an early standout? Did any of the drag queens catch your eye? Are you going to watch these recaps? If not, what show would you rather watch? Catch you guys soon.